Hello everyone, this is Aegon of Astora, welcoming you back to my blind playthrough of Bloodborne. This is episode 19, and I've not had very good luck thus far in this game with NPC storylines, and I suppose that's bound to be par for the course in your first playthrough, and particularly a blind playthrough, because it can be hard to tell just what the consequences are of your actions. But it's very pleasing, despite the depressing outcome so far, to see that your actions in the world actually have consequences in this game, in a very real, profound, and emotional way. So let's see if the woman in red is pleased about us having brought someone else to keep her company.
Was it a beast? Or could someone from outside have come in and...
Sorry, so she's still distraught about our elderly friend. I'm assuming this is the woman we just spoke with, just down the street.
Oh, there you are. Not too safe here after all, is it? But I'm not concerned. I've no better place to go. And you were terribly kind to show me here. I'd like to tender my thanks, but I haven't much to offer. All I can give is my blood. But would you even take a whore's blood? Oh, good. Come close, dear. Don't worry, this isn't the first time. Oh, hello. Sorry, dear. You're much too eager. I've only so much blood, okay?
I didn't want any more blood, I just wanted to hear more about you. So it's interesting. Yeah, the guy in the house opposite her called her a wench. And she called herself a whore, so... turns out, I guess she's a sex worker. I did not expect that at all. But despite her profession, she seems to be a woman who has agency, and that's cool. That's very cool. Okay. This game really takes an emotional toll on you, doesn't it? So let's see what the curse's like. I like that. We're going to leave that there. I don't think we're ever going to be invaded. But if we do happen to be invaded, we'll give the invader a curtsy. So we need to go get our bloodstain back. I can't remember which way it is. I think it's this way. Was it down here? No. I do still need to farm blood vials, but I'm not going to make you guys watch that. We have 20, so for now that's fine. I do, even though there's barely any blood echoes on my blood stain, I do want to get some revenge on those beasts that killed us, and that's not the way we're supposed to go. I do want to get some revenge on the beasts that killed us, as well as talk to that third NPC that was there. Was this the way? No, this is where we entered the Forbidden Woods, was it not? Oh yeah, we have some more items. I haven't parried one of these guys in so long. Oh, and of course, the one guy I used a Quicksilver bullet on is standing on stairs, so I can't actually parry him. Wow. I'm amazed at how much stuff I've missed already throughout this playthrough. So something else very interesting that... oh, we haven't looked at the item she gave us, actually. Ariana, I believe her name was. Blood taken from Ariana, Cathedral Ward Woman of Pleasure. The sweet blood of Ariana restores HP and temporarily speeds stamina recovery. A member of the Old Healing Church would know that her blood is similar indeed to precisely what was once forbidden. Okay. Well, we all know that the Catholic Church, which very much seems to be the inspiration in many ways for the Healing Church, has, like many religions, seemingly a problem with women's menstrual blood and the like. So, another thing that she mentioned while we were talking to her here, remember a woman reeks of seduction. Okay. Is that she mentioned that she was running out of incense. So it would seem very much that, oh, you have my soul, don't you? Well, thank you for that. That, yeah, what I've said before about how the incense seems to act as a repellent, and I can't recall if we heard that from another NPC, or if it was just conjecture on my part. But yeah, this seems to be the case. Blood vial. Whoa. What hit me there? Is it another rifle? Wow, there's so many NPCs here. And so many poison knives. I could have had poison knives. Could have had poison knives so much sooner. To remember to go back to those NPCs after we take care of this guy. Not that I'm using the poison knives, of course, but... Whoa! We are way the heck over leveled for these guys. Oh, give me those sweet blood vials, thank you. Blood vials, bullets. Oh, you didn't drop anything? Look at me getting so greedy now. Okay, so we have a ladder there. Crows? Oh, I didn't expect that to work. I'll take it. Can we pick up the item from here, though? No. I'm getting so greedy here. Okay, cold blood. Alright, so let's go say hello to some more NPCs. I'm beginning to think I must have missed some in Central Yarnum as well.
Help me! Please help! Help me! Please help!
How am I going to do that if you don't tell me how I can help you? Alright. Cool. Black church hat, garb, and trousers/dress. I guess the slash part indicating that unlike in Demon Souls, the clothing isn't gender specific, so that if it's a male character then it would be trousers, if it's a female character it would be a dress.
My baby! My precious little baby! Stay
Yeah, again, I understand why these people would be hesitant to trust someone. God, and I feel like this guy's so mean. So was the old lady. The guy who killed the old lady seemed really nice. But I wouldn't think that FromSoft would make it that simple. That just, they are mean, you send them to the Odin Chapel. If they're nice, you send them there, they kill everyone. No, I'm not going to do it. I can't. I don't want to risk it. Because Ariana seems nice enough. Did we knock on this one?
Help me!
Oh, yeah. I'm sorry, I would if you gave me an option. That guy sounded desperate enough where I don't think he would have done anything untoward in the Odin Chapel. I can't say that properly. Odin. Certainly the world is every bit as dreary as I imagined it would be. It is really bright here. A watchman of Bergenworth guards the gate with password, the sacred adage of the Grand Cathedral. And so I'm assuming that's the password we used to get into the Forbidden Woods. Failing that, we probably wouldn't have been able to enter. We've been on this roof already? Yeah, we have the item. Oh, I want to find that guy so bad. Oh, just... I was so nice to him, I was so apologetic. Okay, could have just taken that ladder down. So apologetic about having hit him. And then he goes and murders my elderly friend. Not cool. Ouch. Yeah, this is definitely my new blood vial blood vial farming spot. Ouch. Come on, big cat. I'm realizing we're building a backlog of items whose descriptions we have to read, but time is of the essence in finding this guy. But somehow I actually doubt he's in this area. That would seem to be too easy. Suppose we didn't check the top floor of the Odin Chapel. Excuse me. And I've said this in a number of contexts thus far, but I'm sorry if you're watching this and you know what it is that, where it is I should be going. I apologize, I do not. But I must say that, after stopping the previous episode, I was the most tempted I'd ever been to go and look up. Oh no. I'm cool if you give me, I need a bloodstone chunk, please. Is that what's in your bag of goodies there? all the upgrade materials. Oh, that's not bad. Yeah, I was so tempted to go and just... Okay, let me make sure everyone's still here and accounted for. Okay, we're all good.
Was it a beast?
She's really distraught. I think that's why I feel bad more than any other reason. Because that person genuinely seems to care, and I guess perhaps it's similar to Hollowing in a way, in that, yeah, she has her purpose, and that is to protect those who she takes under her protection in the Uden Chapel. From her perspective, she feels as though she failed in having done that. Okay, we're not going to bother with that whole area on second thought. I don't think he's here. He couldn't be here. I believe we already stepped off the elevator for that secret part, unless that was on another elevator, but I'm reasonably certain it was that one. Where do we need to go? Up here, I believe. I wish you could check the number of blood vials and quicksilver bullets that you have in storage while out in the world, because as far as I can tell, you can't. It's not listed anywhere in your inventory, which means you're kind of flying blind until you go back to the Hunter's Dream and check how many you actually have in storage. Oh, I forgot about you. We got very lucky that he missed there. That unlocked play. Bloodstone Shard. Can't recall if we checked on either side here. I hate these guys. Yes, I see you too. Okay, now we can dispatch him with 2 jumping attacks. That's nice. That's scaling damage. Yeah, now that we have this weapon upgraded, the scaling is beautiful. Because, I'll show you in 1 second, we're doing 284 now. Thank you. So yeah, very nice scaling. Which way do we need to go? It's this way, right? No, it's the other way. Maybe we'll find that guy there. Next thing I know, he's gonna be in the Hunter's Dream killing Gehrman or something. Gehrman, no! Don't trust him. Maybe the NPCs here have gone full beast mode. At some point, I'm definitely going to go check out Central Yharnam, because I did miss Eileen and found her by accident, so I imagine that there might be other NPCs that I missed there. No. Same story there. Okay. I believe there was a crystal lizard around the corner there. We already took care of that. We need to go this way in order to get behind the gunman. But then we gotta deal with the sack of goodies Bruce Lee kick guy. Hey, friend. Oh, you don't like that stagger, do you? That sucks, doesn't it? Oh, you can do your little kick? You can do your little kick, buddy? Do your little kick? Oh, this game is so great. Okay. Where are these riflemen? Hello. Oh. Alright. 0 damage, but it was worth it. Oh. Ah, alright. Parry time. Alright, so we're full on Quicksilver bullets, so that's good. Were there 2 of them last time? I can't even remember. Hey friend, are you up for another, like, 5-minute long battle? Maybe not this time. So I need to remember when just parry early, because I... Alright, worked that time. Problem is sometimes I'll try to parry early and he'll do like the shove attack or something that doesn't seem to be able to... don't seem to be able to parry. Okay, so how are we going to do this? Because presumably as soon as we go over there and try to open the door, that thing's going to grab us. Well, let's go for it anyway. No! Maybe we're supposed to let him grab us. Let's try it. Hi, friend. Oh, you're not my friend, are you?
Oh, amygdala. Oh, amygdala. Have mercy on the poor bastard.
All right. I have no idea what the hell just happened there. I did think it was funny that that person whose name was Amygdala, at least that's how I think it's generally pronounced. It's a part of the brain, I believe. And I'm like only like 30% sure of this, but I think it has to do with the brainstem. The part of the brain that controls the more primitive functions. I always thought it was pronounced amygdala. Wow, okay, so I've said it like 4 times already this game, or this playthrough, but this is the Duke's Archives. Wow. But yeah, that person was pronouncing it oh.
What a joy it is to behold the divine. It must be such a pleasure. You're in my debt, you know. You're nigh on a beast of the field. But here you are, treading a measure with the gods. Are your feet as fat as your wits? Oh, cease this dithering. Take the plunge. Throw yourself to the wolves.
That is indeed what I did to get here. I just said, alright, fuck it, I'll just let him grab me.
Are your feet as...
But yeah, whoever was saying take it easy, they were pronouncing it amygdala or something like that. Yeah, I have a feeling we're going to want speed with our weapons here. Is there a message for pointless? Would that be under a concept? No, doesn't seem that way. Unless I just scrolled right by, which is entirely possible. Alright. Sorry about that. It's one of my favorite messages in Dark Souls 2. Pointless ahead, or hurrah for pointless. Here as well? Yeah. I imagine that, like, these look almost like they'll open up at some point. Maybe it's a trap. We'll go a little bit farther, it'll open up, and we'll have beasts on our hands. Shortcut. Wow, this place is beautiful. Okay, so we have more of these cinnamon bun posts that aren't actually cinnamon bun posts. Some kind of liquid, presumably blood. Oh no, there's eyeballs in there. Ooh. Oh, that's what, Master Willem. We are thinking on the basis of planes. What we need are more eyes. And though, again, that's a very literal interpretation of what it is that he's saying he needed. The first place we saw one of these things, one of these cinnamon roll posts, was right after we grabbed that item. So it seemed to indicate that, yeah, perhaps it was literal and metaphorical. Whoa. It's a lecture hall. Whoa, hello. You just graduated, eh? Congratulations, I'm sorry for killing you. Wow, this is extraordinary. Some more history of Victorian natural philosophy that I will have to put on pause if a boss fight starts here, as I suspect it will. But yeah, it was around this time when public lectures, so another student uniform. I wonder if that's the same as the other one. Oh, it's different. So this one lacks a thick cape. I don't know. It seems like they're not actually using a, that the text doesn't actually wrap, that they have to manually do line breaks. And it seemed that way since Dark Souls 1. And probably Demon Souls as well. Because sometimes you'll have items with identical descriptions, where one has a line break, and another one has line break like a word later. I don't know why, but that really annoys me. Lecture Theater Key. Key to the lecture theater in the lecture building. Today, the two-story lecture building is adrift in the nightmare. But once it was a place of reflection where scholars learned of history and archaeology. Perhaps it still is, as the students in the lecture theater appear to await the return of their professor. That's kind of sad. And indeed, the one student that's dropped down on us was wearing, I'm not sure what the actual name is for it, but the graduation hats that people throw up into the air and stuff. When I received my master's degree, I got one of those and wound up throwing it out a few days later. So I'm not really sure what I'm going to do with this. But this was around the time, Victorian era, when the Royal Society, the Royal Society took a little bit longer to come along, but where the likes of Robert Boyle, who I mentioned in a previous episode, Oh, it's a shortcut. Where the likes of Robert Boyle, who I mentioned in a previous episode, started lecturing for the public, and Thomas H. Huxley, and science became more of a spectacle than it ever had in the past. And by science, I again mean natural philosophy. I shouldn't use anachronisms myself if I'm going to be so thoroughly against them, should I? Okay, maybe... So, I probably should have paid attention to see if it said that I used the lecture theater key. Because I'm not sure if it did. This place has been much too quiet so far. Treasure waits ahead. Okay. Red jelly. I think we've gotten some of that before. Leech of souls? No? Oh. Material used in a holy chalice ritual. Stillborn infants born of a creature of unknown origin, of the type found in some corners of the old labyrinth. That is gruesome. Very, very gruesome. Number high spot, sure. So what would this room have been? Oh, hello. Thank you, whoever it was that posted that note. Let's see if we can put the monocular to some use. Oh my god. Yeah, look, see, wearing the graduation hat. What is happening with their lower section, though? Oh. I meant to do this. Okay, I guess you have to trigger the trap. Do you really have to pick up the... No. Batman's knowledge is seemingly appropriate. What would this room have been? Can't think of any practical use for a room like this. It's like a panopticon, but there's no one in the central pillar. Panopticon being a prison design by Jeremy Bentham, which French philosopher Michel Foucault later argued used it as a metaphor to describe the automatic functioning of disciplinary power. Whoa, 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 whoa. I'm not sure if you could hear my controller there, but I was trying to actually roll away from that. Well, I hope we got everything that we were there for. Oh! Are we being invaded? Oh, that would be awesome. Because I remember when reading details about PvP, it was mentioned that when you summon someone, a Bell Maiden appears in your world. Whoa! Oh, that was a tiny roll there. You do not take much damage at all, do you? So she mentioned that, or the details mentioned that a Bell Maiden appears in the world, which makes it far more likely that you might be invaded. But judging by the fact that I haven't been invaded even once as of yet, I imagine that instead of making it far more likely, it just enables it. So that is to say that unless you have the Bell Maiden in your world, it doesn't seem as though you're liable to be invaded, which I think is an enormous mistake. But if this area is any indication, perhaps there are only certain areas where you can be invaded without engaging in co-op. Oh, Crystal Lizard, come back, please. Oh no. Oh, they can disappear. Oh, that must have been the health bar I saw disappearing. Where that was. I was trying to do a plunging attack on the one guy and I saw health. Wow, these are some intense beasts. And I have to admit, and this is the tension that invasions enable, that right now, I'm thinking I need to rush through. I'm thinking I need to rush through this area lest I be invaded. And that's not a tension I've had at all thus far. Notwithstanding my getting trapped against gravestones and whatnot, because that's happened quite a few times already. And not terribly surprising, again, given my playstyle. Given the playstyle I've adopted thus far. And that is of playing almost entirely unlocked. Which is going to have to change if I get invaded, because I'm going to have to parry someone. So at least visceral attacks do a fair bit of damage to these guys. I'm probably not going to find my ignoring is effective. Okay, good to know for next time. There it is. I never thought I would be so excited about the potential for being invaded. But yeah, and I was disappointed in the first couple of episodes, the fact that I had to play offline. Like I was happy that it allowed me to play the game at all, even if offline, because of the fact that. Oh no. Oh, I didn't mention that. Because, yeah, I hadn't finished downloading the game yet. I also don't know whether there are invasion messages. One thing I could do, though. I could equip... Ah, alright. No. So, it's a trick that I used in... Oh! Are you, like... a super crystal lizard? No, you're not a super crystal lizard at all. Is that, yeah, if you keep equipped on your hotbar an item that can only be used when there's no invader present, or no summon present, then you'll always know if you're being invaded, irrespective of whether there's an actual notification for it. So, good to know. Alright. I believe last time I wanted to go over there and get that item. This place reminds me a little bit too much of the Forbidden Woods. In that, a lot of gravestones, a lot of things that look very similar. Oh no. Oh, is this the bell? Does that mean I'm being baited? This is really creepy. Oh, there's a hunter. Is this the invader? Is this an actual player? That's an actual player, isn't it? No, it's not. Imagine if it was, I would see a name or something. This guy's stuck on the geometry. One more hit. This guy has innate bolt damage on his weapon. God, I shouldn't be using all mine just in case I get invaded. Alright. Blood elixir. Blood elixir. What does that do again? A heavy syrupy liquid medicine temporarily shifts weight. Yes, we have read this before. Still don't quite understand what it does, though. Actually. There we go. What is this? Oh, I can't wait. Hee hee hee. There are so many hunters out in the world who are hostile. Oh, hello! So that's the Bell Maiden. I assume you can kill her because she looks just like, she looks just like the enemy that's summoned. Is that a Hydra? Oh, we are being invaded. Oh, no. Yep. Can't use... Okay, let's go back. Oh, not anymore. I was looking at the Bold Hunter's mark and how it all of a sudden grayed out. Which meant perhaps we were being targeted for invasion, but... yeah, it's another Hydra, it looks like. Or something else entirely. So we're at 46 minutes. Oh, crystallizer. Fuck. So they do disappear. We're at 46 minutes in our recording now. These guys inflict slow poison. I believe I've come across any enemies who inflict quick poison, or whatever it's called. I might have missed it. Oh, no, it's the swamp that inflicts the poison. The cold blood? Oh, interesting. So I guess that means we have to either find a way around or try to run through it. Let's try to run through it. Thankfully, this poison lives up to its name. It is rather slow. Oh, another crystal lizard! Come back. Ah, thank you for the antidotes. That's rather nice of you. Reminds me of, I don't know why I used one already. Reminds me of in the Crown of the Sunken King DLC. The area where you get Flynn's ring. Which contains a whole bunch of enemies who inflict, the like bubble enemies who inflict the, or don't inflict, but they do durability damage to your weapon. And after you get the chest, and you drop down, you get a repair powder. Did we just walk in a circle? Oh, there's so many crystal lizards. Now come back. Please, bloodstone shards. Please. Or bloodstone chunks, rather. Oh. Damn. Oh. No. This game, the 6-axis function certainly doesn't want you to... Are those enemies? Nope. Oh, that is though. Whoa, what are you? Oh, it's a frenzy. Yeah, I think that's gonna be it. This has been quite the eventful episode. Same with the one before it. This game just keeps getting better and better. It's yeah, mind-blowing how good this game is. Hopefully I don't get invaded while I'm saying goodbye. In which case I would obviously start recording again, but thank you very much for joining me, and I will see you in the next one.